The old adage is that diamonds are forever, but when it comes to woodworking, it's not always true. I've gotten some diamonds like this off-brand diamond plate that just did not last long. Here you can actually see the coating is chipping off. But good diamond plates can last you an incredibly long time. I've had these plates for 10 years and they are still my daily drivers. I use them almost every single day. When you hear someone say don't buy diamonds because they don't last that long, it's usually because of one of two problems. One, they may be cheap diamonds that honestly don't last that long. Or two, they don't understand the wear-in period. You see, a diamond plate is a steel surface, and on that steel surface, there are all sorts of diamonds, and they are covering the surface, and hopefully, all those diamonds will be exactly the same size. But the problem is, if you just lay diamonds on top, eventually, the diamonds are going to wipe away. So what they do to fix that is they start with the same steel surface that the diamonds are all put on, but the diamonds are held in place with a chrome coating, and that chrome coating binds to the steel and actually holds the diamonds in place all the way across the surface. The problem comes that not all the diamonds are exactly precisely the same size. You'll have a few that are bigger than others. You'll have a few that stick up a little bit more. You'll have some that are slightly higher in the chrome plating and some that are down lower into it. And when you first buy a brand new diamond and you start sharpening on it, it's like, holy cow, this thing sharpens so fast. It just cuts through the steel. It's unbelievable. But after you've had the plate for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, it starts to get a little slower and a little slower and a little slower, and you start to wonder, wow, is this actually wearing out that fast? And the answer is no, it's actually just rubbing off the big diamonds on top. The ones that are sticking up higher, the ones that have a larger aggregate, those eventually get knocked off. Yes, they will cut the surface really fast, but they won't cut it evenly. And you'll notice a fresh diamond plate will often leave tiny, tiny little scratches. That's from those larger diamonds that will eventually come off in the wear-off period. And then after a few weeks to a few months, the diamond plates will mellow, and they'll stay like that for years and years to come. Like these ones, over 10 years old and still right about the same way they were about 6 months after I got them. It actually takes pretty serious technology to get all the diamonds the exact same size, especially when you get to finer ones. But the nice thing about technology is it's gotten more affordable, and some of the lower end diamonds are actually performing really well. Another interesting thing that this actually means is that the finer diamonds, the ones that have very, very small diamonds, those last forever. Whereas the really, really coarse ones, they tend to wear out a little bit faster because they have bigger diamonds. Bigger diamonds are easier to knock off. And if you really need to do that coarse of a cut, you probably want to take it back to the grinder or sandpaper to readdress the shape before then coming in and sharpening and honing it. The really cool thing is if they do wear out, you might be able to open the Cave of Wonders. It's a diamond in the, well, rough.